एलडीए मॅट्रिसेस अर्धे 4 मला वाटतं 30 मार्काचे असतील ते 31 मार्क्स असतील. एवढं नाही टाकलं पाहिजे
तेवढंच हे कॉम्प्लिकेटेड ते का सोपं होतं का असं बघून.
आणि एका मिनिटात सॉल्व्ह करण्यासारखे नव्हते ते.
त्यांनी मी 5 मिनिटं आधी सबमिट करून टाकली बाबा. रिव्ह्यू केलेच नाही क्वेश्चन, एकदा जे केलं तेच फायनल करत
मी
परत कुठला वेळेवरती प्रॉब्लेम यायचा, ऑप्शन काहीतरी रॉंग होऊन जायचे, काय हँग झालं काही
10 क्वेश्चन होते ना ते स्किप केले. म्हणलं ते एवढ्या टायमिंग मध्ये होणारच नाही.
नाही पण निगेटिव्ह मार्किंग नव्हती ना.
नाही पण कशाला उगाच नाही का, म्हणजे त्याला वेळेला वेळ द्यायचा. हा कारण त्याला मला वाटतं टाइम जाणार ना त्या क्वेश्चनला, मग ते स्किप करून टाकले. ठीक आहे सर.
ते रँक हँग झाला आधी कधीतरी शिकले पाहिजे. आता केलं होतं मी ते मॅट्रिसेसचं नेमचे. नाही एखादा क्वेश्चन आहे त्याच्यावरती
पासिंग मार्क 50.
बाकी आपल्या ब्रांचचं समजा ओव्हरचा एक क्वेश्चन नाही, कुठला सिक्युरिटीचा नाही, कुठला
काहीच नाही. मला वाटतं ना पासिंग मार्क्स काहीतरी 55 आहे सर म्हटलं.
हो आणि ओपनला 60 आहे.
हो
उद्या काही
बेस्ट लक. Good morning all. We'll just start in 2 minutes as participants are joining. Okay, participants, am I audible to all? Yesterday there was some network issues and therefore we have some delay in communication. So if such thing happens, then you can notify me in the chat box. So in yesterday's example, So yesterday we have just started with the introduction to pointers using arrays, and we found some errors. And today we will discuss about how these errors can be removed. And this compiler is based on Linux based C++. So the syntax of the headers and the inclusion of namespace may change in various compilers such as Turbo C++ and so. So over here we will just discuss the basic of the pointers, and we will see how it will impact the programming aspects of arrays. Now let us move to a simple function. So we'll just put it over here so everyone will be able to view it. Since the font is very small, we'll use the Notepad++. Over here it is quite clearer. So first we have the program details. The program is about accessing arrays using pointer and dynamically find the size of array. Now you can see int array is equal to, we have taken few numbers 1 to 7, and finally we have added a null at the end. This is a string notation, but if we omit this null, then you may go into an infinite loop and your program will be terminated unexpectedly. You will see that also. In yesterday example we have seen this, but to remember we have to go through the concept. Now it is expected that the end of the array, for our example, we have taken as null, that is a \0 character we have added. This \0 has an ASCII value of 0. So it is same as null. Now we define a function that is array display. So over here you can check with the function display. Accepting the parameter as a pointer. That means it will accept a one-dimensional array, and here we have to print all the elements of an array. So we look at the while condition. While value of pointer, you can read like this. You can read alike, while value of pointer not equal to null. So if it is not equal to null, then we are going to display the contents of the pointer, and we increment the pointer by 1. So this step, that is PTR++, is very important in order to terminate the while loop. If you skip this step, that is PTR++, you will go into an endless loop and your program will not terminate. Now, yesterday we were trying to find the size of this array. So we have created a function named size, and again we have the parameter over here, and initially s is equal to 0, that is the size is equal to 0, and using the same while condition, that in display we are just increasing the size s++ and pointer++, and finally we are returning the size. You just run this simple program and see the outcome. So over here, the program is just pasted over here. We'll run the program. You can see that it has executed the display function and the array was dynamically passed. There was no size defined, and still we are getting all the elements of the array. It is giving us size as 7. Now, in practice, if you count the array size from 0, it is supposed to be 8. So just make a simple change in return s plus 1. Instead of only s, you can use s plus 1, because the 8 characters is the null one. It is not counting the expected outcome. Yes, it is giving us 8. So 0 to 7 characters, it is giving us the size of the array is 8. Able to understand this first program using pointers. Okay, so over here this array is missing something. That means if you want to modify the contents, then it is so easier. But what you want to append some contents to it. So let us study another function that is concerned with dynamically adding values to the array. So I'll again move to the, I'll share the screen in a minute. Once again. Okay, so another program is there. We will share the screen with you for that. Yes, participants, is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have studied this display function. So I am not going to repeat it now. Now what is been added? This size function is similar, which we have studied earlier. Just skip this. Now there is an append function. Now this append function is, we have to add a number at the end of the array, and the array is nothing but the pointer. That is the list. So we temporarily store the contents or the base address of the array into a temporary pointer t. Since we are going to move to the end of that array, sometimes we require this base address. Now let us move to the while statement. We read it as while value of pointer not equal to null, pointer plus plus. That means we move to the end of the pointer or the array, and then we append a number. So over here we append it as star pointer equal to number. We increment the pointer location or position, and we append null value to it. So this is only for indication that the array is terminated by null. It is not necessary in most of the cases. as we move forward to linked list based programming or dynamic programming, this null is not required. Okay. So to avoid garbage values to display, we are just terminating the array by the null value. Now here we are taking two arrays. The first array is, it contains 1 to 7 numbers, and second array for 8 to 14 numbers. So now we are going to display that program or work on that program that will append two arrays where we don't know the size of the array. So first we display array 1, array 2, that is over here. Now we have to find the size of array 1. You can give array over there, that is array name. You know that it is going to return 8. So whether you can use the same values or you can use the different values, have same size. Now let us move to this for statement where we find the size of the array, and simply we use the for I is equal to 0, I is less than s, that is size I plus plus. So the stopping condition is range of 0 and s, and simply we are appending each array element of second array to the first array. So we have just used a simple function, that is append is created, and we'll see the output of the final array whether it is merged or not. Let us work with the program. So here you can see the program is available. One second, I'll hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have this function where we have two arrays to be append, and we don't know the size of array. It is a dynamic array. Let us run the program to validate whether our append function is working. So you can see the first display function, it is returning 1 to 7. Then the second display function is returning 8 to 14. The size is 8. And the final display function, that means we have called display function 3 times. We'll see this. And the final function is returning the answer as merge of entire list. And we get 1 to 14. So you can see the first display function is highlighted. Then we have highlighted the second display function. And the third display function is been called over here. Now I'll share both the programs with you in the chat box. You can copy the program from the chat box itself. So yes, participants, you can copy the first program over here. Everyone able to copy it? So in the chat box, there is the code for accessing pointers. You can try it yourself. I'll put the second code for you. So over here.